Fiddling update, Danny Boy here. We're back with more Transport Fever on the modern map. Hanging outside, just outside San Francisco. Here's the infamous pain in the ass train. The train that screwed up the last time, but it's now working, so all is forgiven. We him. Oh look, here's 747. Nice. And how many people are waiting? 7. Okay. Right. So San Francisco is done. No, it's not. I see an old tram. Right. I never got round to upgrading the vehicles in San Francisco. However, Seattle is now done for road transport and trains, and Pittsburgh is now done for road transport and trains, and I do believe Atlantic City is also done for road traffic and trains. Here's one of the new buses. Look. Yes. Right. So that's all good. San Francisco, we've started to do the vehicles there, so I need to remember that. But we'll have to do the trains going out of there as well. There's some trains going to Miami, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, etc, etc. This is doing good. It could be done with shipping more crude, although production is almost... These trains are running with a full load, so that's good. Excellent. If it is going on here, are these two trains? No, it's one train, a Union Pacific train. Right, so that's running well. There is plenty of fuel waiting, except for San Francisco. Aha, that's what I needed to do. I needed to go into here and add some more vehicles to this, which I think I did. And it's going to disperse some of that fuel that is waiting. Yes, see, these are brand new trucks. They could be done with dispersing some less construction materials that are waiting as well. But we'll let that roll on and see how it gets on. There's another truck coming in to get construction materials, so that's fine. When I set them to replace the 100%, I'll do that in the next episode when I come to actually upgrade everything in San Francisco. Right, so that's down to 556. Another truck is rolling in here. I think it's because they are rolling up to there. There are some trucks coming back, so it should be all good. Where are you going? Oh, you're a bus. Oh, sorry, I thought you were a truck. Oh well. Continue on, sir. But we shall head back over Eastern Europe, where everything out of Minsk was done, everything out of Kiev was almost done, except for the trains that go to Tokyo and Japan. No, sorry, Tokyo and Beijing. Excuse me, I could also be done with upgrading... No, this is the new St. Petersburg to Kiev branch. You're good. We're also running this high speed number going to Moscow. It seems to have picked up a few more passengers now that it can go faster. I've seen a bit that I hate. Go away. There we go. Continue on. I like this high speed train. It's pretty smart. But for now, we need to get... Oh, we're also running these KAMAZ trucks in most places in Russia. A sort of box trailer, box truck, and a semi truck, or an articulated lorry if you are British or European. Right, here's our first customer. Who are you? Kiev to Tokyo. Now, how much passengers are you getting? Beijing seems to get more. Right, that's fine. Now, 2 trains run on this line, the Beijing train and the Tokyo train. So, what I'll do is, I'll upgrade this. You're a diesel, aren't you? It's only the station that's catenaried, okay. Let's set a replacement. Let's see what we've got. Excuse me. Start trying to get out of this flu or chest infection, or whatever the hell it is, I've acquired over Christmas and New Year. You always seem to get sick at Christmas and New Year. It's such a pain. Right, how fast do you go? 62, too slow. 62, too slow. These are freight trains. This might not be. 99, that's pretty good. How fast do you go? 75, you're slightly slower. I like this. I've just bought like 10 trains accidentally. Stupid mouse. Right. I might keep... Ooh, wait a second. Ah, crap. Right, back in here. Find me diesels. Go down. Find the Russian Pro numbers. There is this one that does 99 as well. Interesting. And they are diesels. So I could use this and throw these Pro wagons on the train. I think I'm onto something here. There is a double-decker Pro wagon. Okay. Right. We could be in business. Fit is the difference between this and this. Because it's in Russian, and I actually can. No idea. Right, anywho, go back to diesels. Get me... Oh, Christ, we're going to go the wrong way. Back down, back down, back down. Ooh, we've got these as well for China. These look like freight trains, though. It's unfortunate. We've got these as well. I'm going to go first I'm going to go with this one. Add one of them. Passengers. Give me just the standard 99. I know my car is 9. I think this is a first class wagon. Right, we'll go with one of these 9. So add one of them. And then go with... One of them's already done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right, that's fine. Go to replace now, and yes, push play. So he's got to replace, which is awesome. Let's have a look down here. See if I can find a Beijing train. I dare say one of these will be Beijing. Right, excellent. This looks to be gone very slow. Top speed 87. That's not too bad. We'll mark it faster though. Give me this. Give me diesels. Head down. Right. Where are they? We've got this. We could mix it up a bit. No, that's a freight train, so we will not be mixing it up a bit. Alright, you go away. You also go away. You go up here. And you stay here. Right, so I went with that in. Let's go with this in. Add one of them. Passengers, please. Now, is there a Pro in blue? I would say this is probably it there. There is a lot of stuff in Russia. Excuse me, we're going to go double decker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right, replace now, and yes. Push play. Let them roll on. Then we're getting to head over to Beijing, because there's quite a few things to upgrade there. Airport trams and whatnot. Look at this. We've got a race. We do have a race. Right. We'll stick with the middle guy. Push play. Keep going we have. This guy on the left is flying. He's had more time to accelerate. He's just getting up to 65. I'm expecting the bullet train pass on the right here anytime in the next couple of seconds. He's long gone. Scooter. He's passing on the right hand side. We're back to loser. He's getting split off in a second anyway. To go underneath to Petersburg. So long, buddy. Well, that was interesting. ain't much of a race like. He's finally getting up to speed, 79. Then he'll hit slow down because he actually comes into some people. But still, interesting stuff. We could have added in on the back. That might have given it a bit more grunt. Right, now let's check the status. OR. Right, I see one upgraded train. There's the old one. There is the Tokyo train. Right, so it's carrying just the right amount of passengers. Let's have a look at it. Alright, cool. There was probably a faster electric, but I like running this because the diesel does 99 and the carriages are doing 99 and their liveries are matched, so there we go. So long there, Russian train. Heading, ooh, this tree is just to go. Yay, it's been a while since I've deleted anything. There we go. So long train, now the double-decker version. There he goes. What is this? Berlin to Kiev. Ah, okay. No, you're good. So the trains out of Russia are actually looking pretty smart. Well, Eastern Europe. This is no longer part of the Soviet Union. There's our Kiev. Oh, there's our bullet train. There's a few bridges here. So that looks pretty cool as well. I like the fact that you can see the people through the glass. That is very well modelled. Hats off to the modder there. Now hopefully this will be able to build up some speed and that none of the trains will actually become sort of... They're well spaced out. That's fine. He's going there. This seems a bit stuck because you're waiting for him. He's upgraded though, and so have you. Excellent. Now into Beijing. What have we got here? We've got a KTX, which is basically like a Korean version or a TGV. So it's fine. Right, I see an ancient tram here. And I see a few ancient buses. Right, Beijing tram. Give me a replacement. Now, a tram in Beijing. You've got 29 or 46, so anything that sort of carries 30. Let's give you a Stowag. Replace now, and yes. And then, I do believe, are you normal tram? You are. There is an airport tram. Right, I keep clicking on buildings, which I don't want to do. Beijing bus. You're fairly ancient as well, so let me get a replacement for you. Now, I don't think I've got Chinese or Japanese buses. This looks interesting, but it's quite clearly... Well, it says Swiss. I suppose I could use a sort of futuristic Van Hool bus. Even one of these. Although Japan, this is China, but Japan strikes me as something that would use one of these sort of futuristic sort of buses. Let's just use a standard Mercedes, right? Well, a bendy bus. We call them here in Scotland bendy buses. Quite obviously because, well, the bend. That's great. You just drive straight through that tram there, buddy. Well done. Okay, this thing's now got a full load. Is there a lot of people waiting? There is. I need another tram to roll into there. There's our bendy bus. No doubt this will move forward while this is still there. No, it didn't it? Well done. go. Another tram rolling in though. Watch my bendy bus, god damn it. I want no more accidents. Right. I've clicked on something weird there. I've clicked on a train station. What have we got here? Beijing tram line, Beijing bus. Now, because this scene never went into the terminal, yes, it's an airport tram. Replacement, please. Right, since we gave... That's basically the same tram, just in a different place now, yes. Now, I'm assuming because there's a tram line goes to the... here. Is there a bus? There is. Although we can hold the fort here, because I do believe there's a bus. Oh, so Beijing bus stops outside the airport as well. Okay. Ah, no, it's just Beijing bus. There isn't actually an airport shuttle. Excellent. Who are you? British Caledonia, carrying 3. Does anybody want to use this airport? Well, 13 people want to use the airport. That's pretty good, actually. It was mentioned in the comments that I should up the frequency of buses and things rolling around here, and I probably should do that. You guys look particularly ancient, but you shouldn't be. 21 years. And we're rolling Scanias on air. 99 food. So that must mean construction materials get delivered somewhere else over here. And fuel doesn't get transported anywhere, does it? Or does it? If I put a fuel depot in somewhere... Right, you extremely old train. This is the one that goes to Tokyo, is it? Yes. I need to replace you. I don't know what to replace you with. I was thinking about using... Now, I was going to upgrade this when I did the Vienna upgrade. Alright, let's just look. Multiple units in diesels. Okay, is it electric? It's apparently nothing. If I go into multiple units, all... Why can I only find this thing? This weird Chinese... There they are. Right, not entirely sure if it's happening with these trains. Clicking it gently. 130 miles per hour. That's good. There's no build date starting year. 130. Lifespan 40 years, you say. Now, what do I want to do with you? I want to use it, obviously. We'll hang fire on that. I will test that out, because I'm pretty certain as soon as I upgrade it, the game's going to crash. It's just, if I was a woman, we would call it woman's intuition. But hey ho. Right, 99. Right, they do short work of that. So we'll keep running the old Scanias. Hello. Replacement. Just replace it 100%, buddy. And you replace it 100%. Right, okay, they should be done and dusted. So trams, buses, and trucks in Beijing is done. Freight, we're going to leave. We'll get DAP when we go to the goods hub. Beijing fuel train, aye, you arrived at that side. And it does that train, I know for a fact that train gets quite a lot of fuel. There's one of our Russian trains. Right. I've just seen something. There we go. Beijing, Tokyo. 159, 208. This is... Is it a diesel? I think it's actually a diesel. I don't see any of the... the pantographs on it. This looks to be electrified. We'll study it first because I don't want to screw it up again like I did over in over in San Francisco. Because the reason that train screwed up the last time wasn't actually the train's fault. It was my fault. I forgot to upgrade the section of track where it switches over to the other side, and then that was it. The game had a fatal arse collapse. Right, you go, you go. Now, this should be fairly easy. Electrics, head down. We're going to use these Chinese bullet trains, but this 192. I just want one. Right, there we go. A Japanese rail, something 8233 series 6 cars. 10 cars, 10 cars. Go 10. 10 is the max. Yes. Add. Passengers 328. Excellent. Right. Replace now. And yes. Push play. Both trains are at either side of the station, which is excellent. If you're wondering if it's flashing up here, it's St. Petersburg. It's gone. Magical. Excellent timing. Am I just imagining that it's flashing? I've gotten so paranoid about looking up there. I'm just assuming St. Petersburg sawmill is imploded in itself like it always has. Right, what's going on here? That's weird. What is that? The East Japan Railway Company. Has somebody ever been in Japan and used one of these trains? Does it actually say that in the front? I'm pretty sure it would say it in Japanese. I've actually been to Japan. I've never actually ridden on any trains and or seen any trains while I was there. I was just in Osaka for a very short time. A basically 2-day stay as I was going to Australia and coming back from Australia. But this looks pretty cool. I think I was worried about the line being electrified. It might be, no, it definitely is. See the pantograph that is not even touching the catenary, so that's getting a lot of power. But it's changed. Unfortunately, this train spends most of its life underground. See, into the tunnel it goes. Excuse me, done. Done and dusted. Right, let's hope my voice holds out a wee bit longer. Beijing to Tokyo, done. Beijing to Kiev, done. Right now we're just upgrading stuff, but once everything is upgraded, we're going to have a bullet train that comes out here. One going to Berlin, one going to Paris, which will be cool. And we'll have another train coming from Tokyo, going to Berlin and Paris. So we'll definitely be using up the bullet trains. I reckon if there's any more to go, I think that China rail line was the last thing. So Beijing is done. Excellent. We're now on to Tokyo. There is a flight that comes out of Tokyo. Tokyo, Alaska Air. You might be pretty ancient. Tokyo, Alaska. This is like a Mongolia Air. I'm almost certain of it. Details. 39 years old. You're pretty old there, buddy. Yes, Mongolian Airlines. So, just as in real life, the Huns actually managed to break through the Great Wall of China and took over all China's airlines and converted them to Mongolian Airlines. There's a bit of history for you. Let's see if we could replace you. Now, I do hate, we'll say, a lot of planes. There's our Mongolian Airlines. Head down. We've used this. American Airlines, United, Boeing 757TA, Transaero. If we've got anything for China, I'm sure I downloaded Japanese, Austrian, Qantas. Could use a Qantas number, since we're kinda sorta near Australia. Would we go for a Qantas? I was actually thinking about just using a standard Boeing 747 and then marking it red. Right, can't actually see the colour there. We'll go for a darker red. Okay, we'll set you to replace for 100%, and here we go. Right, that was Tokyo, getting a 747 there. I thought I had a Japanese Airlines. Thought I did. I'll maybe check the Steam Workshop again. I just want to check this 29. That kind of sucks. Oh well. Right, these trucks are doing well. These Scanias look kind of out of place because these are bigger. It's a shame. It is a shame. But oh well. In fact, yours ain't. In fact, no. They look about the same size. It might just be these. If I jump onto this quickly, push pause. Right, it's just these Volvos are slightly higher. The fuel trucks, they look the same as the fuel trucks though, so that's good. Right, now, Tokyo. What is going on here? I see a tram. Excellent. Right, Tokyo Airport tram. You need a replacement. Let's have a look. We'll give you something like that. Okay. Replace now, and yes. Will this thing replace? So I've got 3 passengers. It's just sort of sitting there. It's not doing anything. Are you waiting for somebody else? No, you're going. Okay. Well, that was a disappointment. I'd like to see him upgrading. Right, let's have a look. Right, you sir. You're a Tokyo Airport tram. No problem. I need to find the actual, right, Tokyo, the standard Tokyo tram line. Right, replacement please. Go down. Keep one of these. Okay. Replace now, and yes. And the bus. What kind of buses do they run in Japan, if I can remember? I was actually on for the airport, and I'm sure that was a Mercedes as well. This intercity bus too is kind of. Right, that's with Paris. That's no use. Ah, right. Neutral colours. Okay. Replace now. And yes. Right, now I do believe that is everything. Tokyo bus, Tokyo tram. Done and dusted. The Vienna train is not done and dusted. I need to figure out what I'm going to replace that actually with. Hey, far you fa? Tokyo, Mexico. Eh? Running a Trans Zero. Nobody on it, and nobody wants to go there. Nobody wants to go to Mexico. Mexico is a great place. Or it was. Right, what's going on here? You are right. I'm not going to replace you. I'm too scared to replace it with another train in case it screws up. However, we can here look at some more freight trains. You've got 76 fuel. Right, continue on. You're fairly new. I think this might be a bit old. 22 years? No, it's still good. If it's your capacity, 300. Excuse me. And there is 252 waiting. Well, that's good. That is actually good. Wait. No, I was worried that this might have got planks delivered to it, even though it wasn't being used. And there's no planks. Come on, planks. You delivering planks? 0. God damn it. You're slag. 82 planks. Over here, 121. Right, so this is why this has stopped flashing, because demand for planks is up. Right, he's just picked up 224. Need to get some more trucks in. At some point this will stop. How are we getting on here? See, if what happens is this place upgrades, and then it stops production, and then it downgrades. Details. You've got quite a lot of stored logs there, so that must mean this log train probably running empty. How about this oil train? Oh, you're carrying fuel, okay. Carry on. Yes. It's barely 40 of 666. I like these trains as well. Oh well. Right, back over at Tokyo, where I do believe everything is done. Maybe. I'm sure of it. I'll set these vehicles here to replace. Holy crap. You guys need to shift that fuel pronto. And there's even fuel going up here, so... In fact, I'll leave those trucks for the moment. Right. Now, this Vienna train. We'll get to leave the Vienna train. There's our new Japanese rail train. It's getting about half. So that's okay. If it's going on here, it seems a bit... Ah. You can glitch through the train. It's quite a long train. 10 carriages. 10 cars is quite a lot. I'm sure it'll fit in the station though. Oh yes, definitely. Right, so our buses in Tokyo have upgraded, because we're running this. Our tram, airport tram's upgraded, and our standard tram. Where's the... I keep losing this. Right, that's upgraded as well, because there's in there. Right. Excellent. Now, I severely doubt I'll have enough time to go over to Russia and start upgrading stuff. Although I possibly could. Like, we can head into St. Petersburg here. For we're already running decent buses. Right, we're running decent buses. We need to upgrade the trucks. Trams, look, seems not look too shabby. It's only 15 years old. This train looks ancient. Right, that's what we'll do. We'll upgrade things here in St. Petersburg. Right, we'll start off over here at the food hub. Right, this is getting 27. This truck car is 16. Let's a replacement you. Hello. Freight. Find our commas. Okay, replace now and yes. Push play. So So he'll be able to clear a bit more. I didn't think there's actually much vehicles on this line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's fine. 5 is good. Right, you sir. You are getting a tiny amount. The other thing's getting 289. Jesus, right. Hold on there. Right, we'll set your replacement for the same as the last thing. I'll get a short commas, a box truck. This, set it for food. Place now, and yes. Push play. If you are road 3, you're going to need a slightly bigger replacement. Freight, go down. I want the bigger version, which is there. Pick up food, replace now, and yes. Now, do I want to add more trucks to that? Nay, particularly. Who are you? Vladivostok Harbour. You've pretty much stopped getting stuff. 3 of 401. Livestock has stopped coming in. We've got ample amount of things here, like you carry 340. Oh, I never actually got a chance to see how much was waiting, so we'll wait for him to fill up. I love these animations in the doors. It's going to get about 200. 267, and you're filling up. Right, excellent. You sir, why do you no longer get food? Which harbour do you go to? This one. Nothing waiting. 2. And nothing. So it does actually need food. 6. Now food doesn't get delivered to Alaska any other way. It's not part of the North American goods hub. It all gets shipped over here via Russia. So why is this line not getting food? I wonder. Jesus, this is not getting anything either. What? Right, they both are still in range. Push play. Now this is I'm going to say confusing, because if I go over here, right, there's absolutely nothing waiting. There's only 42, which is basically nothing. You've delivered 0 fuel. Right, for some reason this side of the supply chain over here has stopped working. Details. You are putting food somewhere. 1. This train got 1. But it needs to deliver so Minsk and Kiev can get food. Right, I'm slightly confused. That's the word I'm looking for. Is to fit the hell's going on here. Nothing going to Vladivostok. Nothing going to St. Petersburg Harbour. That's interesting. Why is the food gone? Right. What? 2 and 0. But these places need food. Do they need food? Let me see your route. You are delivering to round there, and there. Okay. If I click on this, so there is commercial that you can deliver to. Probably better up here somewhere. Right, fill these. I'll wait till all the trucks have delivered. So let's have a look down here. Have you got anything? 10. Right, once he delivers, I'll change up the route and have commercial materials distributed elsewhere. 18 combat. I quite like Kiev now. It's got a vast, different array of trains going on. This seems extremely slow coming into the station. Oh well, interesting stuff. Is this still the aim with 10? No, I've lost the aim with 10. Crap. Where are you, truck with 10? There you are. Right, as soon as you've delivered, I'm going to change up your route by adding a different station. In fact, I could be adding said station while waiting. Right, I think we sort of figured out that round about here was the middle. Push pause. Delete. Oh crap, there's a bus stop. Crap. Okay, delete that. Give me a... Did I just delete a road? I most certainly did. Oh. I did delete a road there. Crap. Medium Street Tram Electric. Oh no. Don't give me that nonsense. Holy crap, it's been so long since I've built a road. Right, you're fine again. Sorry there, buddy. Hey, we've got some new bus stations and stuff. These didn't work. I need to re-download these, apparently, and then they'll be good. We're hoping to get them working for the next series. Got a few police stations. Police station US, EU, China. Alright. If I really need is one of these. Spin you round. Now if I stick it in there, does it cover slightly more? I can't see. Right, go away, buddy. I need to see this. Going in there. That's where it's going. Right. You truck, have you delivered yet? I need to really wrap up this episode. Truck with 10. You truck with 10? You did just deliver something. Are you truck with 10? 16. No, truck with 10 is here. Move. Get out of the way. Here is truck with 10. Right. Kiev seems to be building up on this hill here. Strange. I need to add buses and stuff that go out here. Got 2 trains zooming into the station now. Awesome. Right, come on, truck with 10. As soon as you're done, you change your route. Because there's no ships coming with any food, so it doesn't actually matter for ID. I might take a check the Alaska situation. It could be that commercial no longer resides beside the train station, or the trucks are maybe going to somewhere where there's no commercial, therefore there's no demand. You need to keep an eye on that. Residential, commercial and industry, they don't always stay in the same spot. At times they may be sort of forced out by things that are getting more goods types sent to that location. Right, you pause. This is Kiev sidings. It is. Right, go away. Go to there. Push play. Kiev truck station 3. Unload all. Excellent. But hey-ho, we'll get on to St. Petersburg in Russia after the next American episode. That is going to be it for this episode. If you did actually watch this and you'd like to leave a like or comment, please do. And if you'd like to, damn it, what is going on here? See, this is actually my mouse. I'm clicking it once, it's clicking it twice. But we shall try it again. That's going to be it for this episode. If you did actually watch this and you'd like to leave a like or comment, please do. And if you'd like to see more of what's happening in the future, then hit that subscribe button. I've been Danny Boy, this has been Transport Fever, and I will catch you later.